Namaste yogis. Welcome to your Friday Flow. I'm Carter, and today's practice is about giving yourself some energy when you're feeling tired or lethargic. Let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's start on our back. Extend your arms up over your head and stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. Get nice and long here. On the exhalation, draw your right knee towards your belly. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. So straighten that right knee and just draw that right thigh a little bit towards you so you can feel the back of the right leg. On the inhalation, reach up for the right toes. So bring the head and shoulders off the ground. Exhale, lower the head and shoulders. Extend your arms up over your head. Let's do it 2 more times. Exhale, reach on up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come on up. And lower down. Keep that right knee straight and just extend it to the left. Let it hover off the ground for just a moment. Big inhale, slow exhale. Inhale, come on up to center, and then drop that leg out to the right. Let it hover. And then inhale, come on up, and let that right knee or right foot drop to the left. Arms extend open nice and wide, and soften. Give yourself a nice big inhale, slow exhale. Just a moment to awaken up the torso, the lower back, the belly. Nice. Bend your right knee, draw it towards the belly, and then slide it back up to center. Bend your left knee, take your left foot to the ground, and then let's take your right hand and grab the inside of that right foot. So you're moving into a half happy baby. Ankles coming over knee, and you're drawing it back and down towards the floor. If you'd like, you can straighten that left knee depending on that left hip flexor and the right groin. Maybe a little too much, and that's okay, so you can always keep that knee bent if you need to. So give yourself a little moment to kind of dive into that right leg by bending and straightening that right knee. Nice. Bend your left knee if it's not already. Take your right shin on the left thigh. Take your right hand between the legs. Take your left foot up off the ground, and you're going to squeeze that left thigh towards you. Take your right forearm or right elbow, press it into the right thigh, so you're giving your right shin a chance to get a little bit more parallel to your chest. Flex both feet, lift the head and shoulders off the ground like you're coming towards that right shin, and squeeze a little bit. Maybe the tailbone comes off the ground a smidge. Straighten that left knee. One more deep full breath here. Lower the head and shoulders. Slide the right knee on top of the left knee. Bend both knees, reach up to the shins, just above the ankles. Lift your feet up and away from one another. This is like a flying Gomukhasana. Deep hip opener. 1 deep full breath here. We're just creating the foundation of movement to make sure that we're steady in the body. Release the shins, let the knees drop to the left, arms open up nice and wide. Chin drops towards the right shoulder. 3 breaths to soften lower back, maybe right hip. Knees back up to center. Unfold the legs. Draw both knees towards the belly, chest. We're going to do the same thing other side. So straighten that left knee, lift the left foot up to the sky, straighten that right leg, and give yourself a little pressure here as you feel that left thigh. Let that left foot drop to the right, let it hover off the ground, push through the left heel. Inhale, lift it on up, let that left foot drop to the left, let it hover off the ground. Inhale, bring it on up, let that left foot drop all the way to the right, let it soften on the floor. You could take the right hand and grab that left thigh if you feel like you need it, and then chin drops towards that left shoulder. Big inhale, slow exhale. All right, draw that left thigh towards the belly, so bend that left knee and bring that left foot back on up. Bend your right knee, take your right foot to the floor. Left hand slides inside the leg, grab the bottom of that foot. Left ankle comes over the knee, and then the knee slides down to the floor by the rib cage. And then you can play a little bit by bending and straightening the left knee. And again, if you need more sensation, you can always straighten that right knee. That'll show up in that right hip flexor, and it'll give you more sensation in the hamstring, maybe the crease of the hip, and lower back. One more deep, full breath. Again, this practice is about connecting with the body and creating a little bit of energy. So the breath is very deep, getting a lot of oxygen within the body. And then bend your right knee, bring your right foot to the floor. Take that left shin, rest it on the right thigh. You're just above the ankle. And then take the left hand in between the legs, bring your right foot up off the ground, interlace your fingers around that left hamstring. Draw that right leg towards you. It's going to bring the left shin towards you. And then take your left elbow or forearm into that left thigh. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground, squeeze into a little ball. Pull a little bit more as the tailbone comes a little off the ground, and then straighten that right knee. Couple deep full breaths here. All right, lower the head and shoulders, release the hands, and just slide that left knee so it stacks on top of the right knee. And then reach up for the shins. Now, if you have to, if your hips are really tight, you may have to lift the head and shoulders to get on up and grab them, and that's okay. So lift your feet up and away from one another. Lower the head and shoulders, draw the ankles down towards the floor. Should feel in that left hip. All right, keep the knees stacked, release the feet, and let those knees drop to the right. Arms open, nice and wide, towards the left shoulder. And again, 3 really deep, full inhalations. All right, knees come back up to center. Unfold the legs. Draw both knees towards the belly, chest. Wrap your arms around the legs and squeeze. Let's lift both feet up towards the ceiling. This is Candlestick Pose. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Lift the shoulders and head off the ground. Reach for those fingers, or the toes. Lower the head and shoulders. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, lower. One more time, come on up. Inhale, lower. Now bend your right knee. Take your right foot to the floor. Take the hands behind the head. Roll that left ankle. Big inhale, slow exhale. Let's do it again. So take the hands up towards that left toes. Lower down. Stretch the arms up over the head. Let's do it 2 more times. Exhale, come on up. Inhale. And exhale. Lower down, left knee bends, feet find the floor. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Soften the lower back. All right, knees towards the belly, chest again. Wrap your arms around your legs, squeeze. Lift your feet up to the sky, Candlestick Pose. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, and then lift your hips up off the ground. And you're going to take your hands to your lower back. And you're going to lift your feet up towards the ceiling, shoulder stance. So you're squeezing the elbows towards one another. The chin draws towards the chest. The hips are trying to come up and over the shoulders, and you're extending the feet up towards the ceiling. Now you can move your feet and legs in any way, shape, or form that feels good. So you can roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. You can do an internal, external rotation of the thighs. You can even go from side to side or front to back. So whatever variation works for you, this is the first step of getting a little bit of energy through the day. So the blood's rushing down to the feet and to the heart. One more deep, full breath. All right, now we're coming into fish pose for the counter. So we're going to lower the hips all the way down. We're going to press the elbows down so the hands are up like robot arms. Knees stay straight, and as the legs lower down, you're going to push through the elbows, lift your torso up off the ground. Once the heels find the ground, look behind you and rest at the crown of the head. and then the hands rest on the hips. If it's available, you can lift your arms and legs. One more deep, full breath. 2, come out. Press your elbows down, come off the crown of your head, lay flat. Take the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Rock your head a little side to side. Take one big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Draw the knees towards the belly and rock front to back. Do that about 3 or 4 times so you're massaging the muscles on each side of the spine. And then you're going to rock yourself on up. Table pose. Roll over your feet, plant the hands. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, lift the chin and chest for cow. Exhale, round and squeeze for cat. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Ease yourself into down dog. So you're in an inverted V. The head is dangling between the arms. The belly is coming towards the thighs. Knees don't have to be straight, but that's the direction we're kind of moving towards as we invite the heels towards the floor. Bring your big toes a little closer together. Lift your right heel to the ceiling. And on your exhalation, take your right knee towards your right arm as you flatten like a plank. Inhale, send it all the way back up. Take that right knee to the left arm. Inhale, send it all the way up. And then step that right foot between the hands. Come on up to your Crescent Warrior. Elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back. Take your right elbow underneath your left elbow and right hand grabs the left wrist or palm. Come forward, elbows hover over the right knee, and then bring the weight to your right foot and come off that back foot. Take that left knee towards the elbows as you round and squeeze, and then take that left knee and stack it on top of the right knee. Squeeze your ankles towards one another, and then very slowly lift your elbows up. Shoulders down and away from the ears, tuck the tailbone. Unwind everything into Warrior 2, so left foot steps all the way back, arms open up. Swivel your palms up and down. Inhale, reverse Warrior, right arm reaches up and over that right ear as you sink low into the right knee. And then extended side angle, right forearm to right knee, swivel the right palm up. Slide the left arm up and over that left ear. Look down to your right big toe. Left hand comes down. Roll onto your left toes. Right arm reaches up. Dragonfly twist. Into side plank. Plant the left hand. Right foot steps back. You can stack or stagger your feet. You could also drop the left knee down. So whatever variation of side plank or supported side plank work for you. Lift the hips. Right arm could reach over the right ear. Look down. Right hand comes down. Move through a variation of chaturanga. So either halfway down through up dog or knees floor cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pedal feet, knees, wag the tail, shake the head. 3 breaths. Big toes come close together. Left heel towards the ceiling. And then left knee towards left arm. May touch it, may not. Inhale, send it all the way back up. Left knee underneath the body towards the right arm. Inhale, send it all the way back up. And then gracefully left foot steps between the hands. Stay on your right toes. Arms reach up. Crescent Warrior. Elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back as we open up through the chest, fronts of the shoulders, and then left elbow underneath right elbow. Left hand grabs right wrist or palm. Hinge forward. Weight comes to the left foot. Come off the right toes. Ooh, almost fell over. All right, right knee towards the elbows. Squeeze. Right knee stacks on top of left knee. Squeeze the ankles towards one another and then lift those elbows up. So tuck the tailbone. Elbows are up, shoulders are down. One deep full breath. Unwind it all to warrior two. Right foot steps all the way back. Arms open up. Reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up and over. Extended side angle, forearm to knee, left arm reaches up and over. Look down to your left big toe, right hand comes down. Roll onto your right toes, twist and open, left arm reaches up. Dragonfly twist. So we're going to go back into that side plank. So right hand roots down, left foot steps back. Right knee can lower down. You can stack or stagger feet. Gazes over that left thumb. Left arm can reach up over that left ear. And then drop the left hand into plank. And yogi's choice, either down dog or chaturanga. Child's pose is available if you need it. Big inhale, slow exhales. Big toes come together. Right heel to the ceiling. This time, bend your right knee and stack right hip on top of left hip. Press your right hand down. Open up that right knee more and more and more. Really gracefully let that right foot find the floor behind you as you extend and lengthen as you flip your dog. As gracefully as you flipped, flip back over and then take that right knee towards the left arm. Stay there. Straighten your right knee out to the left. Twist and open, left arm reaches up. Left hand comes down. Right leg all the way back up. And then right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Swivel your back foot. Arms reach up. Lengthen. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Straighten the elbows. Hinge over that right thigh. If you need a little bit more, swivel a little to the left. Drop inside that right knee. Inhale back to warrior one. Release your arms, stretch up nice and tall. Extend your arms out in front of you. Lightning bolt like you're going to hand somebody a present. Come off that back foot. Warrior three. And then hinge forward for standing splits. Nose towards knee. Revolved half moon. Left hand roots down. Twist and open. Right arm reaches up. Bend that right knee. Step that left foot back. Lift the torso on up. Keep the twist. Take the right hand behind the back as the left arm reaches up and over. Awesome. Exhale. Swim both hands down and plant. Pigeon right side. Right shin comes down. Drop the left knee. Lengthen through torso. A little bit of movement from side to side. Soften elbows down. Not here long, couple breaths. It's a check-in, right? How am I doing through the hips, lower back? One more breath. Awesome. Hands under shoulders, lift yourself on up, back to your down dog. So roll over your left toes, step your right foot back, pedal feet and knees, wag your tail. Let's just do the same thing other side. Left heel towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, stack left hip on top of right hip. Keep pressing down through that right hand and gracefully let that left foot find the floor behind you as you extend and lengthen the left arm up and over. Nice. Flip it back over. Left knee towards right arm. Straighten that left knee out to the right. Twist and open right arm reaches up. Right hand down, left leg all the way back up, and step it forward. Warrior one, swivel your back foot, arms reach up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, straighten the elbows, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Hinge at the waist, belly hovers over the left thigh. Maybe a little twist to the right. Drop that left shoulder inside the left knee. Inhale, Come on up. Release your arms, stretch it up to warrior one. And extend your arms out in front of you, like you're gonna hand someone that present, and then come into that warrior three. So come off that back foot, arms extend out in front of you. Slowly moving into standing splits, hands to the floor. Maybe grab the ankle, nose towards knee. Nice, and then revolved half moon. Right hand roots down. Twist and open, left arm reaches up. Whoa. Left knee bends. Right foot steps back, keep the twist. Lift the torso on up. And then reverse it. Left hand behind the back. Right arm reaches up and over as you sink low. Awesome. Exhale, hands down. Pigeon, left side. Drop the right knee, lengthen through torso. Elbows drop, soften. Again, 3 breaths here. Nice work, hands under shoulders. This time, drop to your left hip. Sweep your right leg around. Right ankle as high as you can get it on that left thigh. Draw that right hand to the floor by the hip or by the spine. And then take the crease of that left elbow around that right knee. Draw the belly in. Gently twist to the right. Ooh. I don't know if you guys heard that. My back cracked in 3 or 4 spots. Someone asked me the other day, if we twist and we feel a crack, is that good or bad? I'm like, if it didn't hurt, it's good. All right. Inhale back to center. Unwind your legs, extend them out in front of you. Give them a shake. Forward fold. Lengthen through torso. Hinge at the waist. Belly button towards the thighs. Keep the shoulders soft. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Let's do the other side. So bend the right knee. Take the left ankle over the right thigh. Crease of the right elbow around the left knee. Left hand to the floor by the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. The focus is belly, right? Below belly button. Drawing the belly in and up as we massage the vital organs. Move the toxins out of the liver, the spleen, the intestines. That will give us energy. So we're drinking water, we're moving the toxins, and then the vital organs are working more efficiently. Inhale back to center. Unfold the legs. Take your feet to the floor. Take your hands behind you. And then you're just going to windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then rotate the hands so the fingers are facing the hips. Come into reverse table. Lift the heart, lift the chin and chest. Nice. Lower the hips. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hinge at the waist. Hands grab feet, ankles, or shins. Maybe open up the arms a little bit as they press down and away. And a couple breaths here. Awesome. Come on up. Hands on the outsides of the knees. Lift the knees on up. Let's find our way to our back. Keep your knees bent. So you're flat with the back. The hands are by the side body with the palms up or down. Feet are about hips distance apart. We're going to press through the feet. We're going to just lift those hips up. You can lift them up as high as you like. And if you go up a little higher, you can squeeze the shoulder blades together and maybe you can interlace the fingers behind the back. If you're moving in this variation, push your triceps and sides of the hands into the ground. Options would be coming onto your toes or maybe straightening one knee, either up towards the ceiling or towards the front of the room. And if you're lifting the leg, you can make sure you spend some time with the other leg as well. One more breath. And slowly lower the hips down. Let's come into a full happy baby. So thighs towards the belly, chest. Arms reaching between legs. Grab the bottoms of the feet. Ankles come over the knees. Separate the feet. Draw the knees down towards the rib cage. And then you're going to rock a little side to side. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale at the mouth with sound. Release your feet. Extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Let your elbows open up. Push through the heels. Squeeze the legs together. Lower your legs halfway down. Lower your legs about a couple inches off the ground. Widen the legs so the heels are hovering off the edges of the mat. Lower to a ½ inch off the ground, just barely hovering. And then really softly lower the heels down. Allow the legs to roll out so the feet fall open. And take your left hand to your heart. Take your right hand to your belly. On the inhalation, expand the belly, pushing the belly up towards the ceiling. Exhale, belly drops. 2 more of these belly breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more really deep breath. Tuck your chin a little. Relax your jaw and drop the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Close your eyes. Soften your fingers, your toes, your arms and legs. Allow the breath to become a little bit more of a whisper. Feel the heat of your body, maybe the vibration of the body. Allow this new body to rest and soften. If you have time to stay in this Shavasana for a little bit longer, maybe 5 or even 10 minutes, please do that. If your day is waiting for you, gently start to deepen the breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rolling your head from side to side. Extending your arms up over your head. Stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. Get super long. And then draw the knees towards the belly as you wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a little love. Right arm reaches up over your head and roll to your right side. Give yourself a moment here to acknowledge the power that you have in this body. Your intelligence, your creativity, your dedication, your empathy, your wisdom. We have it all, we just have a tendency to forget. So a little acknowledgement. Pressing your hands into the floor, bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Take the hands to the knees or thighs, and we're just going to move the torso a little right and left. This is nice for the immune system, nice for the kidneys. And then we're going to make circles with that torso, like we're stirring the pot. We're going to go one direction, and we're going to go the other direction. And then nice long spine, a little bit of movement with the head, right ear to right shoulder. Roll your chin back, wag it, left ear to left shoulder. Chin towards chest, a little rock from side to side. And then bring the hands together, thumbs towards the heart. One more time, big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Namaste. Awesome work, yogis. If you like this practice, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. And make sure you subscribe to my channel to keep updated on all the latest content. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay strong. I love you. Peace.